misplaced because I have no technique, no knowledge, and no experience. So if I am confident that I could do that successfully, that's a delusion on my part, because there's an obvious asymmetry between my feeling and my actual experience. Contrast that with a situation where someone has spent the last 10 years of their life daily running through obstacles, shooting, has been coached to do so extremely well, and tomorrow they're told that they're going to go out and compete against other people. When they look back on their own life history, they see that the very same thing they're going to do tomorrow, they've been doing every day with success in the past, they're going to be extremely confident of their performance or whatever performance they want to put on tomorrow. Confidence is felt as a feeling, but it's actually a rational response to past experience. Some people are rational about it and some people are irrational about it. You're irrational if there's a discrepancy between your past experience and what you feel is going to happen tomorrow. In other words, if you have very little experience and yet you're expecting great results, you're delusional. Okay, that's an irrational extrapolation from the past to the from the past into the future. But if you have gone through very, very similar experiences and trials to what you can expect to face tomorrow, and you've had increasing amounts of success in those similar trials, then you can go forward with a justified belief tomorrow that you're going to do well. And that's a rational belief based on past experience. Why do you believe that the sun is going to rise tomorrow?
It rises every day.
Because it has every day since the dawn of time. For your father, for his grandfather, everyone had the same experience. And so, even though there's no actual proof that the sun will rise tomorrow, we all have this very confident belief that it will do so based on past experience. So too, I believe that confidence is an inductive belief based on past experience in similar circumstances. It doesn't help, for example, that I've coached Jiu-Jitsu every day, that I would be able to shoot a gun well tomorrow, because they're not similar at all. The circumstances are completely different. Jiu-Jitsu is one thing, shooting is another. There's no relation between the two. And so it has to be very similar circumstances. And the less similarity, the less confident I should be about what's going to happen tomorrow. But if I've done a good job of correlating a training program which approximates what I'm going to go through tomorrow, and I've been having a run of success against similar opponents or similar circumstances, then I can go forward tomorrow with justified belief that I'm going to do well. And that I experience as a feeling of confidence. And for some people, they can, this is the strangest and most difficult thing to do. Some people can be doing incredibly well in the gym in very similar circumstances to what they're going to experience tomorrow, and still feel no sensation of confidence. And they can go out believing they're going to lose. And usually that's a very prophetic belief. When you believe you're going to lose, you typically do. So that's an irrationality going in the opposite direction, where they're simply refusing to believe the evidence of the past. And some weird psychological hitch is preventing them from formulating a rational belief. So I know I spoke a lot there, but let me cut it down to a fairly short form. You experience confidence as a feeling, but you develop confidence in response to past experience measured against what you're expecting to go up against tomorrow. Some people do so on a rational basis, and some people do so in an irrational basis. And which way you go, there's no telling how well you'll be able to make that association. Some people do it very well. Some people do it in a delusional way in their favor. And some people do it in a delusional way against themselves, where they literally are terrified of situations where they shouldn't be terrified, because their training has been excellent, their performance in the gym is extremely good, in similar circumstances they've excelled in the past, and yet they can't generate the feeling of confidence. Does that make sense, buddy? Yeah, don't see it as a feeling. See it as a rational response to past experience, to similar past experiences, based on what you're going to be going through in the near future.